Hello, everyone. Welcome. My name is Rita Egidio. Welcome to the Dream Warriors podcast. I'm here with, how do you want me to pronounce your name? Monica? It's Monique?
It's Monica, and
Monica.
my last name's Uribe, and in Spanish, it's pronounced Uribe.
Uribe. It's very interesting because last name of my boyfriend, who's Mexican, is Urbi. So it's almost
Very similar.
very similar to yours. Welcome here.
Thank you.
Let's talk yoga. What are yoga? Tell us what you do, who you are, and what are you? What bring you here to be my guest?
Awesome. Thank you so much, first, Rita, first for inviting me, and absolutely for having this podcast where people can connect. I think it's fantastic. So I'm really excited to be here. I'm a yoga teacher. I've been a yoga teacher since 2010. I had back problems most of my life. And in 2009 and 8, I was rear-ended by cars. I had car accidents. So that really messed up my back. And every doctor said to me, you should do yoga. It's good for you. So in 2010, I left my job as a television copywriter producer.
I work on TV as well.
We have that in common. And I started taking yoga classes, a teacher training, never thinking that I would teach. But as it ended up, I started teaching. I really didn't go back to television. I started podcasting as well and freelancing more on just the creative part, because once you're a creative, you can't get it out of your system. And if you can help people, and back then it was a transitioning, it wasn't what it is now. So people really weren't aware of, you had a new business. So how do I start? What do I do? And podcasting and actually technology made it affordable for everybody to be on TV, quote unquote. Mm-hmm. So it was an exciting time, and I continued with yoga, and I was really excited. I got to teach a lot of classes all over the place. I taught in studios. I taught at top resorts, like 5-star resorts. And I really was able to hone in on my skills. I also am a healer. I'm a Reiki master since 2006. And I was healing myself in all of this journey of yoga. And really am grateful for yoga, for what it's done for me physically and mentally, and connecting with people through that. Then I was riding my bicycle one day and I fell off my bike and I hurt my shoulder and my knee quite badly. I couldn't teach, I couldn't walk, I couldn't sit, I couldn't go down steps. I started to feel really depressed, started to feel old. You start to feel your mortality. And one day, out of pure frustration, I jumped in the pool and I just laid along the side and put my legs up the wall, like almost like a child's pose, but up against the wall, and started doing some yoga movements and thought, oh my God, I discovered something. I discovered yoga in the pool. So I got out of the pool, I ran to Google, and I didn't discover anything. So Aqua yoga has been around for over 20 years. If you haven't heard about it, you're probably lucky, because it probably means you're not disabled. Mm-hmm. And now, with, I would say, knowledge that's being shared and the ability to transfer what we know, the benefits of yoga, what we know the benefits of yoga are, with what we know the benefits of aquatic exercise and therapy are, and marrying them both together, it's quite phenomenal. So the beautiful thing about Aqua yoga is that it's a great equalizer. Anybody can do it. And by this, I mean, if you've been in a wheelchair all day, when you're in the water, you can stand upright. If you're overweight and you're afraid to try Warrior 3 because you might fall in the pool, you can do it. If you are someone that is Iyengar trained, strong alignment yoga based, in the water, you're really going to test your alignment because of the properties of water. Water is magical. It lets us float so we're weightless. It allows us to stretch in a safe capacity so we're not harming ourselves. And the magic of water and blue mind, which we know is scientifically proven to automatically relax us and give us a sensation of good sense of that, what we all need these days, honestly. And so for me, I took to Aqua Yoga like a fish to water. I spent anywhere from 15 minutes to over an hour in the pool for about 2 months. And in 2 months' time, my knee and my shoulder were 99% better. And so I just stayed with Aqua Yoga, started to, thank you, COVID, yoga as an industry, I think pretty much was affected very strongly. And so I started to just really hone in on my skill as Aqua Yoga. And this summer, I took my level 2 training with Camilla Nair, who is the founder of Aqua Yoga. She's been teaching it for 20 years. And this training was more therapy based. Mm-hmm. And so I love to incorporate everything that I know and my own personal experience. I had cervical neck surgery in April of this year. And I'd like to say that I'm a bit of a poster child for this surgery, thanks to Aqua Yoga, because I've gotten into the pool and have been able to do my own therapy and use my own body as a case study for my level 2 training. I want to share Aqua Yoga with everyone and anyone, especially if you have back issues. I like to invite people to get in the pool. It's like that movie Cocoon. It's an old movie.
Oh, I remember.
Yes, and you get in the water and all of a sudden they start to reverse aging. Honestly, that's how I feel. That's what it does. So yeah, you can tell that I absolutely love it. There's few of us out there. I encourage any yoga teacher to broaden their teaching and add the component of water. You don't have to be an old lady to do it. And that's a little bit of the misconception. I will say you will get your hair wet. So some of my girlfriends don't like that, but that's okay. 5 minutes of running in the pool is equivalent to 15 on land. I'll take that.
I will take that as well. Oh, who's your tribe?
Who's my tribe? Mm-hmm. I feel that my tribe are people who are courageous, who are searching for a way to find their own magic within. I feel that my tribe are mainly women. And I want to say a little bit older, but not really, because I feel I identify with a lot of ages. Yeah, I think I'm still also looking for my tribe. Like we are all out here just spinning and seeing where we connect.
I'm in love for your necklace.
This one.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. It's pre-Columbian original from the Quimbaya tribe, which is where my ancestors, my family is from in Colombia. In October, I'm leading a retreat with a friend of mine at Madre Cocoon in Medellin, Colombia.
It's so funny because last week I should be in Colombia at this moment.
Really?
Yes, and a lot of things did happen. For the first time after touring the world, I lost a plane, and on the airport, what I feel there is more. But we here at home, we have a big, strong connection to Colombia.
Oh, that's lovely.
Can you coach someone being virtually using Aqua Yoga?
Yes, I can. Takes a little bit of work and coordination. But I like to work with people one-on-one to begin with. I do groups, but I prefer one-on-one. And using technology, it is an ability for me to be able to see the other person, what they're doing, and for them to be able to hear me.
Mm-hmm. Very
So
interesting.
ideally, I would have worked with someone one time in person,
Mm-hmm.
and then I give you homework and you work on your own.
Okay. So, and now what is next for you?
Well, what's next is continuing to share the knowledge of Aqua Yoga.
Mhm.
Um, I have the retreat in Medellin, Colombia coming up this October.
I did see something in Thailand, no?
Yes, and in Thailand next July. So Thailand is going to be an Aqua Yoga based retreat because we have a pool. It will be all inclusive as well in Chiang Mai, Thailand. And this retreat this October is at Malade Cocoon and the outskirts of Medellin. It's not Aqua Yoga based, but it is yoga and it has daily excursions and also everything is included.
Amazing. What is your why?
My why? My why is because I don't want to feel the way that I felt before.
Mhm.
So the interesting thing about back injury or back pain, one, once you have it forever. And that's a very disappointing fact,
Shocking.
but it's true because you may get better, but you're never completely cured. So if you break an arm, you have a cast, people around you notice the cast and give you some sort of sympathy because you had an injury, you have a trauma, and then the bone heals and the cast comes off and you go about your business, nothing happened. With back injury, there's no cast or no really way to outwardly demonstrate the pain that you're in. It affects everything from the way you breathe, your mood, to what you can do or choose not to do. And for however better your back can be, we're still also aging at the same rate.
Yeah.
So it changes. And so that's why it's so importantly to consistently keep our back healthy. The byproducts of like, yeah, you're going to, better shape, more flexibility, more mental awareness, more body awareness, but it's mainly for back. And I can say now, after I've had my own surgery and now learning and teaching Aqua Yoga since 2018, it has made an absolute difference in my life and has absolutely improved my on-land yoga.
Beautiful. What message did you have for your younger self before you find out Aqua Yoga, or on the moment when you found out Aqua Yoga?
Well, my younger self was pretty good in shape. And so what my younger self didn't know was that, gravity and age, you can't escape that. So you want to stay healthy. And I tell people, injury can happen at any age. It's not because you're older. One of the very first Aqua videos that I shot of myself, and I getting over that, even though you're in TV, I was always behind the scenes. So that being in front of the camera, self-judgment, I had to get over that. And I did so because I have a son from another mother who's a professional basketball player in Puerto Rico, and he had knee surgery and posted about his recuperation and his therapy. So I shot a video for him and recommended and sent it to him. And, he told me how much that helped him. And that made me feel so good to be able to share that professional athlete in their prime with an injury that I can help.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
It's special, exactly.
So how can people find you?
Well, you can certainly find me if you're on Instagram or Facebook at How to Aqua Yoga. That's also my email address, howtoaquayoga@gmail.com.
Beautiful. And
Oh,
tell me.
wait, I forgot. So you could also find me through The Monocles, which is my podcast. And I just started season 2 that's going to be focused mainly on aqua yoga and other healing modalities. Before it was more of all of the yogas. And I'm also recording versions in Spanish and Espanol.
Great. I'm Portuguese. So I speak
Ah,
Portuñol. My Spanish is full of gaffes and
tudo bem, ela é americana, ela não fala português.
Muito bem. I think it's lovely. I enjoy a lot. Did not had knowledge about aqua yoga. I'm really interested in knowing more. I'm going to give you a gift as well on the end of this podcast. I want to invite our people to follow you, and I want to wrap this with a quote. Can you give us a quote?
If there's magic on this planet, it exists in the water.
Ooh, oh, beautiful. Thank you so much, Monica.
Oh, thank you so much, Rita. This has been lovely. Thank you for having this platform and for inviting me on it.
Thank you. I'm going to
Obrigada.
say de nada. I'm going to say muchas gracias. I'm going to say bye to everyone watching. I'm going to say bye